The world I have known is lost in shadow.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're looking at iconic characters who were played by the worst possible choices.
And by God, we take it back.
Number 10, Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Boy, do we have problems up here. The problem of evil in the world.
On paper, modernizing this villain isn't a bad idea. Jesse Eisenberg, after all, had already played an arrogant tech mogul in The Social Network, but the performance was far too bizarre even for a superhero movie. This take on Lex Luthor was awkward and strangely frantic. His monologues also weren't deliciously evil, just flat out annoying.
Little bourbon before lunch?
My driver's outside, I can't stay.
No bourbon? Kentucky girl like yourself?
Even Superman seemed thrown off by how weird he was acting. It didn't help that DC fans had hoped to see the Luthor from the comics, who was a tougher and much more cunning villain. Instead, we're left with an entitled nerd who never seemed like a threat to Superman.
Now God is good as dead.
Number 9, Johnny Depp as Tonto, the Lone Ranger.
And so we'll return him to the earth.
Right. You know what? I would like to thank you.
This Gore Verbinski Western could have rivaled Pirates of the Caribbean. However, it was bogged down by a boring plot, flat characters, and terrible casting. Armie Hammer is forgettable in the title role, but Johnny Depp's Tonto was doomed from the start. He played the Comanche warrior even though there's no confirmation, other than Depp's own personal belief, of his being a member of a Native American tribe.
My name come up?
Disney seemed to care more about getting a big name than casting someone of Comanche ancestry. The bizarre choice didn't pay off in the end, as Depp was extremely dull as the sidekick, who came off as a poor man's Jack Sparrow.
Like you make up everything. You sold out your whole village for a watch. And now you're an outcast. You're banned apart, a messed up little kid who couldn't live with what you did.
Number 8, Topher Grace as Eddie Brock / Venom, Spider-Man 3.
Humbled and humiliated to ask you for one thing.
This Raimi threequel had a lot to live up to. After the success of Green Goblin and Doc Ock, Venom seemed like the perfect villain to end the trilogy on. Sadly, he didn't live up to the hype. Instead of being a muscle-bound rage monster, this Venom was more of an arrogant frat boy. He does deserve some credit as Peter Parker's rival at the Daily Bugle.
He's busy.
Oh, no, I'm just here to talk to you, beautiful.
What's that smell?
That's a little something called Nice and Easy.
But Topher Grace just wasn't cut out to play Spider-Man's scariest villain. Not once did he seem intimidating, nor was he fun to watch on screen. And did he really have to peel back his mask to show his face that many times?
What you can't kill.
Eddie, the suit!
Number 7, Tom Holland as Nathan Drake, Uncharted. The Prince of Persia movie got flack for casting Jake Gyllenhaal, but that was nowhere near as egregious as this.
I kill you! Give back what you stole, Persian!
Nathan Drake is supposed to be a dryly funny, self-aware thief. More importantly, he always seems out of his depth. But in the Uncharted movie, we never believe that Tom Holland is in danger. He survives every action scene unscathed.
Okay, whoa, let me guess. Pina colada?
That might be because Tom's trying a bit too hard to look cool. Even his fight scenes feel more Spider-Man than Indiana Jones. We could forgive all that if he was charismatic and witty, but even when he's given dialogue straight out of the games, he can't deliver. It's like he's playing dress-up instead of embodying the character.
All hands on deck! Raise the anchor, hoist the mainsail! Hey, Jack Sparrow, stay sharp.
Number 6, Kevin Costner as Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. This actor is no stranger to epic period pieces. Given his experience in the genre, you'd expect him to commit to a more grounded Robin Hood. Instead, he gave a performance that's not only laughably bad, but downright confusing. He acted the part of the English folk hero with an American accent.
Thank you, Wolf. You wish to end this? You wish to go home? Then we must stop fighting amongst ourselves.
And the results are unintentionally hilarious. His delivery seems strangely amateur and had absolutely no charm to it. Director Kevin Reynolds thought giving Costner an accent would be too distracting for viewers. He might have been right, but going this route didn't pay off either.
Well!
Number 5. Russell Crowe as Javert, Les Miserables.
You'll wear a different chain.
Before you say another word, Javert. Before you chain me up like a slave again.
Despite an unconventional production, this film got great performances out of its cast. Hugh Jackman and Samantha Barks brought their theater chops to the big screen. Even non-musical actors Eddie Redmayne and Anne Hathaway held their own.
Listen, my friends, I have done as I said. I have been to their lines. I have counted each man. I will tell what I can.
However, Russell Crowe as Police Inspector Javert could not keep up. He gave it his all, but from the start, it was clear that he couldn't carry a tune. He's a good actor, but his inexperience makes us wonder why he was cast at all. He wouldn't have stood out as much if he didn't share screen time with Broadway-level vocalists. Number 4. Emma Watson as Belle, Beauty and the Beast. In the era of Disney's lackluster remakes, this one stands out for having one of the weakest leads.
But who cares? No big deal. I want more.
Although Emma Watson is a talented actor, the decision to cast her as Belle was baffling. Her performance lacked the warmth, enthusiasm, and wonder that defined the character. But perhaps the worst aspect of this take was the singing. Paige O'Hara's voice in the original is iconic, rich, expressive, and unforgettable.
New and a bit alarming.
Hearing that get replaced with flat, auto-tuned vocals was a travesty. At least Disney learned their lesson and cast actual singers in their later remakes. Still, this one remains a low point.
Actually, Romeo and Juliet's my favorite play.
Why is that not a surprise?
I'm sorry?
Number 3. Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harker, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Music. Those animals.
One of the reasons this horror became a classic is its memorable cast. Gary Oldman was iconic as the titular vampire, delivering a haunting performance. Keanu Reeves, on the other hand, was memorable for entirely different reasons. As Jonathan Harker, he struggled with how dramatically demanding the character was.
I doubted everything. Even my mind. I was impotent with fear. I know.
Compared to the exceptional Anthony Hopkins and Winona Ryder, Reeves looks stiff and out of place. His attempt at an English accent is also one of the most infamous in cinema history. Fortunately, he later found his stride in roles that played to his strengths. Big theatrical drama just wasn't his thing.
Will you?
No. No! Wait! No! Let them go! Let them go!
Number 2. Zoe Saldaña as Nina Simone, Nina.
Can I travel? Where and for how long? America for a week? A month?
It's hard to believe this casting choice was made in the 2010s. This biopic tells the story of Nina Simone, a legendary musician and civil rights icon. Simone was celebrated for her powerful voice, activism, and unapologetic black identity. She faced discrimination for her dark skin and broad nose, features that defined her message of pride. Zoe Saldaña didn't have such traits, so she used makeup and prosthetics to alter her appearance.
No, I don't. I think the United States failed. My country failed my people. My people failed me, and that's why I'm here.
We can't fathom how anyone thought this was a good idea. It was offensive, not only to audiences, but to Simone's own daughter, Simone Kelly, who refused to endorse the movie. Zoe has since said she regrets the role, saying, "I should have tried everything in my power to cast a black woman to play an exceptionally perfect black woman."
Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breathe.
breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. John Wayne as Genghis Khan, the Conqueror.
Tempting.
Tempting but unwise, my brother. Listen to me.
There are moments for wisdom, Jamuga, then I listen to you.
Do we even need to explain how bad this is? Released in 1956, The Conqueror stars John Wayne as the Mongolian warlord. The acclaimed actor, of course, is not of Mongol descent. Even by 1950 standards, this was one of the worst castings of all time. Wayne donned yellow makeup and offensive hairstyles to look the part.
My son, this you cannot do.
There'll be an end of talk on her account. Bring meat and drink.
That, coupled with his lazy acting, made for a hilariously bad performance. We'd criticize him for not even trying an accent, but that would have probably made the film even worse than it already is. It's so bad that it's nearly impossible to get through any of his scenes without laughing.
You stand with them? Where is your faith, my brother? I was to bring under my standard all the tribes of the Gobi.
If you had the chance, which one of those roles would you recast? Alan Ritchson as Eddie Brock? Fantasia Barrino as Nina Simone? Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake? Tell us about your fan cast down below.
Hey there, little guy. What do you want to be when you grow up?